All right, good morning. Let's let everybody get in here and then we'll start talking about some stuff. All right, give everybody a few more minutes. Right now, keep an eye on all the Chinese stocks. And that's what we're going to watch for the most part. There is a few press releases out that are good, but AVDL received FDA approval, and it's went on a small run in pre-market early. It's been crashing out since, almost back down to the nine EMA. What else do we got? Oh yeah, CLRX. It's fast track designation from the FDA. It went on a run pretty early, popped up. Now it's below the 50-day moving average. But if it breaks the 50-day, it does have room all the way up to $10, so that's pretty good. Very low float as well. And then let's see, RGLS. The FDA removed a hold on their trials. Same thing, had an initial run up. Now it's down right under $1. The moving averages are down at 75 cents though, and then you have the 200 at 119. So gonna have some limited range unless it can break the 200. And then DGLY, they got deployment of its products under a federal government contract. Anytime a penny stock does anything with the government or anything big, like a big company like Apple or something, you can have some volume on it. And right now, it's right at the 50-day moving average. So, the rest of these are all Chinese stocks. Right now, my main focus is on CCCL. CCCL. Hey, what's up, Jerry? Good morning. CCCL went on nice run Friday. It came all the way back down to the 200. What's up, One Life? Now everybody's getting in here. But yeah, CCCL. Right this second, it's kind of above both of these indicators. All right, so now that we got majority, I think, or at least some of you guys in here. My face is over here now, because Friday I didn't realize my giant ugly head was blocking the price movements on the stocks. So we're gonna do the streams over here. Another subscriber, D. Croy, I think his name was, reached out, told me to change some settings on my streaming software, so hopefully everything looks better. And then we're also using the 20-day moving average on the 1 minute and 5 minute chart. That's what this purple line is here. So let's see, we're going to open up here. And the reason I'm using the 20-day moving average is because I believe One Life talked about it. And then I saw Patrick Whalen come out with a video about it. So if everybody's using it as support and resistance, we should probably use it too. So we're going to keep an eye on it. CRGLS. Nothing right out the gate. Oops. This is a Chinese stock that was popping up this morning. Let's see. Okay. The 9 is a 84, $1.09. It's a 50. Nothing there. LMPX. Whoa. LMPX popping up a little bit there. AVDL. Looks good. All right, cool. My blue line on my year or my daily chart is the 50-day moving average. It's just what I've always used, but I mean I probably could switch it. But since I'm using 20 on the 1 minute, we kind of have a good idea anyway. Huh. So right out the gate, we're not getting anything crazy. Kind of looks like everything is crashing out here. AHS. See CIFS right below the 50-day. Let's see here though. CIFS about to get moving again. Okay. Got an alert there for some new symbols. Not sure what that's about. MIRM. This guy popped up pretty good. Successful pre-FDA meeting. A little out of my price range, but looks pretty good. So, ADL, notice of allowance. It's not really anything crazy. SIF. Looks like some earnings. CEI. Popping up a little bit. Looks like CEI might be wanting to move today. Looks like if it breaks the pre-market high, this could get going here. Looks like it's going to. It's going to try anyway. Yeah, now I'm a little. Nothing's really doing anything crazy. SLRX is kind of holding up there. Nothing there. So the Chinese stocks aren't really moving yet. CIFS. Am I missing something? Oh, and because I traded Friday, I only have 580 shares or $580 available to trade, so that's what I'm working with. Let's see, CEI did pop above the pre-market high, so that's not too bad. We just want to fill things out right now. Figure out where everybody is going to go. PX, little pop up there. One Life, are you still in your swing trade with LMPX? Let's see, DGLY popping above the 20 here. So break of 125, this could get moving. Hardly any volume on it right now. COE has nothing. I'm going to take COE off. That was that one that was moving crazy Friday. Take CNET off. Excuse me. Yep, you still in LMPX? Nice. Or GLS, nice crash off there. So the Chinese stocks are not doing anything. It's probably because Trump sold rice to China. Would be my guess. ADIL. Oh, missed this one. Press release just came out. Alcohol treatment of alcohol use. Let's throw ADL up here. ADIL. See, we're coming back down. Bit of a spread on this guy too. Let's see, 200 at 207. Above all the indicators. I want to see how far this comes down here. Oh yeah, don't worry about it, Josh. There's always time for another trade. There's always going to be another trade out there. Spread on this is pretty crazy. I'm gonna let it do its thing. I'm gonna wait and feel it out. Let's see here. Is it crashing down? I don't know. If it crashes all the way down to the 20, to this 240 area, I might look for an entry there, because that would be pretty oversold. Maybe. Actually, we could get a little bit of a U shape here. Let's see, it's coming down here. Okay, guys, give me just a second. I'm gonna blow my nose real quick. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay. I did come all the way down to that 240, almost that 248 moving average. So that is interesting. Let's see what happens here. So already using the 20-day moving average on this play would be up almost 20 cents before the VWAP break. Interesting. We do have a little U shape here. Let's take a look at the 5 minute. Right below the VWAP on the 5 minute. So it's actually kind of looks good right now. Let's see, how many shares could I get of this? 200, I think. Yeah. VWAP's at 266. SIF not doing anything. CEI cracked out. There's nothing there with that. CEMTF. Very ugly chart pattern. Let's see, we're right back up to the VWAP on this. I'm not seeing much else go on besides AXSM and MIRM. So, kind of leaning towards this a little bit. I am debating getting in right now. See, do we got a bit of a trend line forming here? Yeah, we do have a little bit of a trend line on this play, so could get in here. Just being careful. It's starting to crack there. Back down to the 20 again. And I'm also trying to fill things out because this 20-day moving average is a little new to me. I'm not used to having it on my chart, so. Just trying to fill out the market and get an idea of how these stocks react to the 20-day. SIF. Ooh, SIF starting to curl nicely here at the 20-day. If it can keep curling. What's CEI doing? Okay, CEI is below both indicators here. Am I missing anything, guys? Is there anything that I should be looking at that I'm not? I don't really see anything. And ADIL crashed out hard, so I'm glad I didn't get in that. That's why I was waiting to fill it out. All the way down at 247. So below both indicators. You getting any patterns, anything, anywhere? RGLS is slowly going sideways. It's pretty low. See, where's the moving average at? 78. That $1.19 is the only problem I don't like about this. That $1.19 200-day moving average is kind of sucky. This feels like we don't have a lot of volume on any of these lower price stocks. Let's see, is it all on? Must be all on MIRM and AXSM. MIRM is still climbing. And if you look, it got above the 20-day here, and it's above the VWAP, but it's riding. It rode this candle rode, this candle rode, and this candle rode right above the 20-day. And then now it's riding up the VWAP once the VWAP crossed over. So that's interesting. That's interesting. AXSM, it's crashing out. Did it just get halted? Yeah, looks like it did. So there's a halt there. That's pretty good. It's good to see a halt. It's just out of my price range. I can't really do much with this. Maybe, Josh. I think, you know, I think the Christmas week will definitely be low volume. This week should have pretty good volume. My concern and why I'm kind of chilling out here, not jumping in anything right away, is because I'm afraid that last week's market conditions are going to carry over, where we didn't have much movement for the first 30 minutes. Like, we'd have a couple pops in the first 5 minutes, kind of like here on ADIL, and then everything just would kind of go sideways until a little past 9 o'clock. Yeah, I know it's got blue skies. But yeah, I'm wondering if we're going to get those 9 o'clock, 9:30 movers. Carve popped up here. Not really any reason for this to pop up. Excuse me. So I don't want to trade it. Let's see. Let's go back through some things and check. Okay, so ADILs staying around this 20. So we'll watch that. Oh boy, my charts are lagging out. What's going on? So we may have some issues for a second. For some reason, my internet is going a little crazy. So if the stream cuts out, it'll be right back on. Trying to see what's going on. All right, guys, give me just a second. Let me adjust my router here. Yo, can you hear me now? On right now. Okay, there we go. Now, if my internet would come back on, I don't know what is going on this morning. This is crazy. Hmm. Oh, SLRX. Nice pop up here. Man, I'm scared my internet's gonna go out. It's still working, but not working very good. Nice little bull flag on this 1 minute chart here. I hate I missed this. Let's pop up the VWAP. Let's see, where's the 50-day at? Like 466. So we're starting to. And my Wi-Fi pod is still down. My computer's just picking up a little bit of the internet, but it's not a lot. Not sure what is going on. All right, Josh. Appreciate you joining. Thank you, sir, for the support. Yeah, so I might have to go check one of the other pods in the living room and see if that's that's messing up. Because I really don't want to get in anything with 1 bar of internet connection. Yeah, see, this is moving too slow. Give me just a second, guys. I'm going to go mess with the other one, see if I can get this working again. Because right now, I'm too scared to jump in anything. I'm afraid if something was to happen, I won't be able to get out fast enough. So let me go do that real quick. Whoop. Can you guys hear me now? I'm having a lot of issues this morning. I don't know what's going on. just one of those days where everything doesn't want to go right. See, we actually have a bit of a trend line here on ADIL. Thinking about maybe getting in right here at this 250 area. It's almost 9 o'clock. You're in, one life's in on MIRM. I'm actually going to get in this. See if I can get in at 254. Trying to limit in, because there is a spread on this. And I don't want to get filled too high. Looks like we might start getting moving here. Let's see. See if I can get in at 260. Nope, every time I put a limit in, Not a lot of volume on this. I'm just looking to kind of get in early because we do have this trend line and it's kind of a triangle as well. So, and the trend line and the 20 are like right together, which is usually a pretty decent entry when you have that. So what is SLRX doing? Okay, so SLRX back down to the VWAP. I don't know. I may have to look on here. See, is that working yet? Still not working. Yeah, it looks like One Life's nailing MIRM. It's just too much for me on the small account. I can't trade it, but I did like it. So good job there, One Life, killing it as always. And One Life is out. Did you make a kill in One Life? Bet you did. I like this chart pattern on CLRX. The only problem with it is $5 is going to be some resistance, but if it breaks $5, this could take off. Very low float. Oh, an ADIL cracked right here, so there goes that trend line. So good thing I didn't get limited in there. That's one of the problems of trying to get in before the VWAP break. Stock can still go bearish. Or stay bearish anyway. See, RGLS. Dropped all the way down to 80 cents so far. $2 a share on your last position. Whew. That's a good one. Good job, One Life. Killed it today. GLY. And SLRX crashing all the way back down. 440. Let's see, where's the 50-day at? 50 days at 460-ish. Interesting. So for some reason it's finding a little support at 440. Not sure why there. Let's see, DGL popping up a little bit. DGL still slowly creeping. You know what, guys? I may focus on DGLY. Because all it has to do is break 125. And once it does, it's got some resistance at 138. And then some in the 160 area, but not a lot. And it has room all the way up to 180. So, and this is not lost, it's not crashed out. Wish my Wi-Fi would work properly. Hold on a second, guys. I'm gonna try to adjust it again here. I don't know. Hopefully that works. Hopefully something works. This is driving me crazy. I believe it's affecting the stream maybe a little bit too. Looks like a lot of people have left the stream. So, as soon as we can, try to get it. I just have that one bar. Still waiting for that pod to work. Let's see. So we're past 9 o'clock. So let's see if we can find something starting to form. That 440 area is holding up on SLRX. MIRM all the way up to $20 just about. Okay. Yeah, MRI, I figured it was about to break $20. It's probably going to keep running. It's good to see, though. Already a $10 run on this stock. That's pretty crazy. Just right now, I'm just concerned about getting in on anything because of my stupid internet. It's messing up the stream, too, so it's not really good. Well, as soon as my stream, or as soon as, hopefully this works. Keep trying to mess with it, but see SLRX little pop up. Ah, see, this is not good. It's moving, or is the internet's moving too slow. So yeah, 440 did hold up here on SLRX. Right up to that 20. Could get 100 shares of this. Because if it starts moving again, it's going to move fast. DGLY, the bids are slowly moving up on this. I'm kind of debating between SLRX and DGLY. Damn, this Wi-Fi thing is not good. Alright, it appears to be working, but it's not. My computer's not caught up to it yet, so let's see. Let's see if this starts working better here. It's not yet. So guys, I apologize for these issues. I don't know what is going on. Just all of a sudden decided it did not want to work. Yeah, and see, SLRX got that pop. That's what I was debating right here. Once it broke over the 20-day. Coming up to the VWAP here. Man, my internet is killing me today. I really don't want to jump in anything. Oh, there's a big crack there, so that's interesting. Didn't break the VWAP. Let's see, DGLY. DGLY keeps just slowly creeping. Like it's been slowly creeping all day. All morning. With very little volume. But it's like that 125 is the major resistance, and it's like almost there. So I'm really thinking about getting in on DGLY. Now, it could do nothing all day, but federal government contract is pretty good. It's in the 50-day is right at 121. If any volume comes in on this, it'll start moving though. Yeah, 140 is going to be some resistance. So yeah, I'm just I know there's no volume on this. But if it gets volume, that's the thing. Because it is a mover. So it went from 80 cents to 171 there. 264 up to 380. 364 up to almost $5. So when this stock gets moving, it moves. See how MIRM is still how it's doing. All the way up to 22.43. This thing is just going crazy. Who's this guy? Nothing. See what the 5 minute looks like on this. And the 5 minute just looks like a big old U shape. Maybe. Oh. A little bit of buying popped in there. Bid moving around. A little bit of selling popped in as well. I'm just waiting for some volume to come into this. That's all I'm waiting on. That and my internet to work. RGLS still riding out. SLRX has a downtrend. Till this downtrend reverses, there's no reason to touch this. And it's actually got a little while before it can get above that downtrend. See, everything's kind of going red here. MIRM all the way down to the 20-day. Potential bounce there maybe, but this could have a big pullback. Okay, this is the earnings on this one. Alright. Yeah, so we should be good, hopefully. That's strange. It's showing zero. There we go. All right. Should be able to hear me now. See, I'm going to put a stop loss in at 439. So, yeah, I am in on SLRX. It crossed over this trend line on the 20-day. I'm in at 455 on 100 shares. Stop loss in right under 440 because that's where the last support was. So about a 15-cent stop loss. But I only have 100 shares, so that's 15 bucks I'm risking. But yeah, if volume comes back into this, you can see this guy move again. So that's what I'm looking for. Drop down to 448 here. Starting to drop a little bit on this. Let's see. Look at the 5-minute again. Oh, so I didn't get above the 20 on the 5-minute chart. So I might have should have looked at that. Like I said, we got some support in this 440 area, so as long as that holds up. Oh yeah, and then the 50 days at 460, so we need this to break above 460 and 465, and then this has room to run. So we'll keep an eye on it. I might get stopped out here soon if this keeps dropping. It's not dropping fast, but it is dropping a little bit. So let's see what's happening to the MIRM. So MIRM, nice little U shape it looks forming. So if we break a 20, this might start moving again here. A little bit of volume drop off, but that's all right. Bit of a spread there too. SIF might potentially get moving too here. Yeah, so I might get stopped out here because the bid went all the way down to 437, but the ask is still at 450. That bid needs to come up. And I got stopped out there. So $18 loss. Well, there you go. So a lot of issues today with Wi-Fi and everything else. I don't necessarily think this was a bad play, but I feel like I probably should have waited to see it jump over the 20-day moving average. Oh well. So I got 125 left. So small loss on this. I got in pretty early, but I knew it was a gamble. I wanted to get in early to see if I could catch it way before the move, but I'm also not going to take a big loss on this play either. So stopped out there. It's all good. I don't know. MIRM looking a little rough there. Hmm. And SLRX looks like it's probably gonna crash out. Maybe. Depends on if this area holds up. Yeah, and MRM still looking a little weak, but hmm. It's crazy. We're just not. It's kind of slow right now, sideways on everything. Hmm. I'm not seeing much of anything going on right now. I mean, MIRM has just been going sideways, and it was the hottest stock. God, that's awful. This is one of those carbonated flavored water things. Normally I have a green one, and the green ones are pretty good, but this one's awful. I'm not going to get that one anymore. Garoos. Drink some water to wash that taste out. I'm half tempted to swing 100 shares of this. Ooh, a little bit of buying coming in there. Some big orders. Well, I mean, they're not that big, but they're decent size orders. But yeah, I'm half tempted to maybe swing this because I got $125 left, so I could get 100 shares. Keep an eye on DGLY for a little bit. SLRX doing nothing. And MRM still going sideways. No, you're not missing anything, Jerry. I took a $18 loss on SLRX, small loss, because I got stopped out. It hasn't crashed out. It just dropped to my stop loss and stopped me out. One of the reasons why I do not like using actual stop loss orders. I normally like using market orders, but I put it in just in case because the stock does move fast. And just in case it crashed out, I didn't want to take a big loss on this. But it's moving sideways. But yeah, MRIM moving sideways. There's nothing really going on. It's pretty boring and quiet right now. So you're not missing anything, Jerry. Don't worry. At least not yet. We're starting to get a little bit of volume. See, this is why I was thinking about maybe swinging this. Because there was no volume in this area here, but volume has started picking up a little bit in the past 15 minutes. Boy, this is boring. Alright, let's see. Is MRM going to crash out here? Shorters might get a hold of this here. If this breaks the VWAP, this cracks the VWAP, this could start crashing. Maybe it'll pick up. I don't know. I'm just appalled this morning. Starting off with the Wi-Fi going crazy and all kinds of issues. My mic not wanting to work. SLRX stopping me out. This is all the volume is left out of SLRX at this point. That's crazy. I don't know. DGLY doesn't have a lot of volume though. CEI has came back up. Nice little bit of a U shape. If it could break here, could get a potential move. See SIF still slowly climbing. Got a bit of a trend line on SIF. I just screwed that trend line all up. Come on, what are you doing? Yeah, okay, so there. Got a little trend line we can watch on that. Let's see, MRM pop back up a little bit. So yeah, we're still just going sideways on everything. What just happened with my scanner? This whole scanner just went crazy. What is going on today? MMB. A move from $1 to $1.25. Announces new product placement. Okay, it's not any time in sales. I don't know what that's about. I'm not even going to try to say all those letters. I don't like it. So let's see. This could be the start of a trend line. If that is the case, break of 20 could be a pretty good entry here. SLRX. If you run after stopping me out, I am going to get very, very frustrated with you. ECA. Oh yeah, nice trend line on ECA. I mean, this is beautiful trend line, just riding right up. You have no press release, but it is above the 50-day. Huge float though, a billion shares in float. So it's not gonna move that fast. Like, it's only moved 18 cents in an hour and a half, which is not bad, but It's just too slow for me. But if you want to play, if you want a nice trend line play, go ahead and hop on it. It's not bad. Just too big of a float and no press release. That's what bothers me about it. Oh, MRM. Yeah, so there you go. That's what I was saying. We got this trend line formed here. So the break of 20, this could start moving again. And MIRM is now moving once again. It's going to have resistance right here at these highs, 22.43. But other than that, you have no resistance. So with volume and momentum, it could keep running. Let's see what it does here. Let's see if it breaks the high of the day. The high of the day, 22.43. Let's see, this is a little trend line bounce here. But I want to see how high MRM is going to go off of this bounce. If that was all it had, or if it's going to start going crazy again. Still moving pretty slow. That guy's still on the trend line. SLRX sneaking back up a little bit. ADIL sneaking up a little bit. What's going on here? Get out of here. So the 200 day was at 207, and this candle here came right down to it, and then it bounced off that 200 day moving average. So that would have been a good entry. It's already moved about 22 cents, so that'd have been a good bounce play there. And MRM still not really moving. Okay. So it is a pretty quiet market, really, though. I mean, even with MIRM's initial rip, hasn't really been anything else. So how's everybody's weekend? Everybody ready for Christmas? Or whatever holiday you celebrate? Got all your shopping done? SLRX is still slowly creeping up. I swear, if it starts ripping, I'm gonna be dramatic about it. Anyways, let's keep it happy. Let's get back on Christmas and holidays. Jerry, you got some dreaming of a white Christmas plan while you're trading stocks? See, MRM still not getting it. I'll keep the stream going for a little bit longer. I'm just just a little bored from all the sideways moving. Looks like we're gonna have another sideways week again, where we might get a few pops early in the morning and then later in the day maybe get some rips. Hmm. Why did this pop up for? BNT. That was weird. That just popped up out of my scanner on my scanner out of nowhere. I'm not sure what that's about. The scanner's going crazy. I'm wondering if TOS is trying to fix the scanners right now, because some strange things happening with my scanner. So MIRM back down to this trend line. So potentially could get a bounce there. If not, there's support at $18. It's pretty sketchy. Honestly, if you're going to get in on this trend line, I would have a stop loss right below it. So that way you don't take a big loss. I'm half tempted. It's probably crazy. Yeah, my scanners have been bad as well the past 3 weeks. That's what I was saying. They're kind of acting weird today with different things popping up, and I'm hoping that they're working on those scanners. Hoping they're gonna fix them. And then your trend line cracked on this. We're still pretty much moving sideways, even though it did get this little pop here. Still just been going sideways. Yeah, nothing is doing anything. Instead of swinging DGLY, I'm not going to do that now, because it's just not getting any volume whatsoever. This still has volume, so I'm thinking about maybe. This is a big maybe. But I'm thinking about maybe getting 5 shares of this. Because we saw LMPX go on a big run last week. MIRM could be the one wanting to do it this week. I'm going to wait and see how far it comes down at, because it looks like it may crash out here. I don't know, but this is what I'm thinking. LJPC. Thinking about maybe swinging a couple shares of MIRM, just because if we get the continuation and it starts doing like LMPX does and gets up to $40 or $50, even 5 shares, stock runs $10, that's $50. Got nice little U shape here on LPJC. Why can I not add it to the watch list? What's going on? Okay. Huh. Decent float. I'm not appalled to that. The only thing I don't like is you don't have a press release. But this is actually a really good looking play here because you have a gap to fill from 415 up to the 50-day moving average. Let's see, where's that at? And this guy has went on a massive run before. So $5 is going to be tough resistance, but you got plenty of room up to $5. I like this a lot, actually. The only thing I don't like is that press release, but this gap to fill is beautiful. You could get a move on this right here. It is above the VWAP. Like that would have been a pretty decent entry right here at this 380 mark. Make sure you got a stop loss a little below the VWAP there. But I do like this. Like I said, the only thing I don't like is it doesn't have a press release, but it does have a gap to fill, which could be a catalyst. And you do have a trend line as well on the daily chart, which is interesting. But the trend line supports all the way back down at that moving average at 340. I do like this. I'm actually going to keep this on my watch list for volume to come in. And maybe even for potential swing trades. Like I probably won't swing trade this now because it's up pretty high from where it's been. It's a little ways off this trend line. Maybe in the next couple of days, if this could pull back down to the trend line in the EMA maybe, or even the day if it could do that. Where's that trend line at? 330, yeah. So I don't want to see this come back down some, maybe like 350, and that could be a potential swing. But a good call out on that one. I like that. SLRX is now above the 20-day, and it's coming up to the. Oh, and it did pop. It popped up to 470, a little pop. But still, it's still slowly climbing. And right here's where I got stopped out at on this stupid candle right here. It wanted to come all the way back down right to where my stop loss was. If I'd have had it like 1 cent, 1 cent lower, and I wouldn't have got stopped out. Well, that's why I do not like stop losses. Alright, so back to MRM. Trend line is cracked. Still going sideways on this. Well, I wouldn't say $6 on LPJ. Is that what you're talking about? On LJPC, I wouldn't say $6 because 550, the 50-day moving average, is going to be a lot of resistance. And then if you look back on this chart, you can draw a line right here. And around that $5 mark is a lot of resistance as well. Oops, what happened here? Do the thing. Stop messing with me. What is going on my drawing tool? There we go. So yeah, you see it crashed, bounced off $5 there, bounced off $5 there, and then the gap is close to, it's a little bit above $5. So $5 is going to be very tough on this. But there is room for it to get to $5 for sure. I don't see MRI crack out. Okay. Back down to the VWAP. Let's see, real quick, I want to see how my boy Planet 13 is. PLNHF. 152. I wonder if I got filled. I have a limit order in on that other account at 150 for this. Let me check and see if I got filled real quick on my phone. So yeah, big pullback there on MRM. Okay, the VWAP is cracking too, so this might get ugly on I can't talk today. Amongst all the other things, my talker is not working. But MIRM could get ugly if it cracks the 20-day moving average as well as the VWAP. So now it could bounce, but we'll see. Give me just a second. I'm just checking to see if I got filled on this. I would imagine I had to have gotten filled since it dropped some, but just for this, come on. Yeah, see. Yeah, I did get filled. So I got filled at $1.50. Cool. That's right where I wanted to get filled out on that. So perfect. Oh, so we did get a little bit of a bounce on MRM there. 1750 looked like there's going to be some support. Actually, got a whole dollar bounce off of 1750. Anything else going on? ADIL is now above the 20-day. And still above. Let's see, 250. It's got some resistance there at 250. It's going to be an issue. See, 1550 is going to be some support on MIRM. If it does crack all this, pretty decent sized buyer there at 1835. That could keep this. That could hold this up. Nope, and looks like it got taken out. We do have, this is starting to do a reverse U shape though. If this drops any more, the next one or two candles drops any more on this guy could be done and could crash off. But if it holds up here, it could be decent. And SRX is still building higher lows here.
Zions went on a pretty decent move today from 577 to 668, almost $1 move. Still not. Let's see, what happened there? What was that? Okay. So MIRM is still holding up the VWAP here. So we basically have a channel on this guy right now. Whoops. Well, I just screwed that all up. Okay. Let's see right here. Never. If the channel cracks here. Why is my drawing tool not working? There it is. Okay, it is working. So you got a channel. Between 1750 and 2150. Is it gonna bounce off here? This keeps cracking. Looking a little weak here. And that's what I was saying about this candle needed to stay up there. Because this could get ugly. This could get ugly. I'm a little concerned about it getting ugly right here. Oh, no. It held up there. Man, I don't know. I keep thinking about maybe just getting a few shares of it just to swing to see if it's going to go on a big run again tomorrow. Or maybe today in after hours. It's just so... I don't know. But I want to see where it's going to bottom out at. I said 1750 right now is the channel. But the next solid support is at 1550. So if it starts crashing again, starts crashing out, I don't know. I don't really like doing that type of thing. Only buying a couple of shares like this on these higher price stocks. But we saw the MPX ran pretty crazy. The stock runs $10, $20 on 6 shares. Still 60 to 120 bucks potentially. if it's going to keep running. It may need a day to pull back. What's going on? Okay, there we go. Now I can see it. This pretty big upper shadow is not comforting. May need a day to pull back. One life, you still holding LMPX on that swing trade? This is looking a little weak. It's testing the 20-day again in that 1750 support. So you may get a big pullback here. If this cracks the 20-day, you may get a very big pullback. So we'll see. You can see bids back up to 750, but this is the second time it's testing it. This is starting to make a curl, though. This could be the bottom. We took a loss on the LMPX on the last position. It had a pretty big pullback from 35 to 23 today. I would imagine it's going to pull all the way back down to the moving average eventually, probably here today, well, maybe not today, but tomorrow. So we'll keep the stream going here for about 5-10 more minutes. If anybody has any questions, comments, or concerns, we can go ahead and get those in. Right now, I'm just debating if I want to swing this. But I'm also waiting to see if it's going to crash out some more, because it keeps testing this support, and if it keeps doing that, it's going to crack. And then if it cracks there, it's going to crack pretty hard. But if 1750 holds up, that could show some strength at that price, and it could keep moving back up. So that's what I'm thinking about here and watching. Oh, the bid just popped up to 1860. Yeah, so that would have been a great entry at that 1750. That would already been a dollar move on this. Gross. All the way up to 19 already. Today is just one of those days. And this is starting to U-shape around as well. LPJC. Where'd you go? There you go. Yeah, LPJC. If it can hold above the VWAP, it's I think you may even have a trend line here on it. draw it. Yeah, so you got a bit of a trend line. But yeah, not much volume. But yeah, I do like this play as well. Hmm. No, today has been boring. Besides the excitement of my internet and stuff not working. That's alright. Still didn't do anything. So this is a beautiful U shape on this. God. If it can keep forming, I'm just debating whether or not I want to do this craziness. It's a bit gambly. You think LPJC is going to move today above 5? Where are you jumping in at LPJC or MIRM? Probably LPJC is, I'm assuming, what One Life is jumping in. I only got $125 left to use today, so I can only get not a lot of shares of this. It probably wouldn't be worth it for me to get in. Type stop loss at 388. I hope you get it. I do like it. I mean, this gap to fill is nice. It's a nice gap to fill. It's a whole dollar gap, so. Ooh, MRM looked like it cracked out hard there. MRM may be done. It's below that 1750 support. 17 is going to be some support, but it's cracking the 20 day, so it's going to get pretty bearish at this point. Now, I could be wrong. I just don't think with the amount of volume that it currently has, and it's pretty much lunchtime for traders. I don't think this is going to get the volume to get to $5 today. I could be wrong, but just looking at it and the lack of volume, I really think this is my prediction, and like I said, I could be wrong, but this is what I think is going to happen. I think it'll probably continue to go sideways a little bit today, and then maybe tomorrow have a little bit of a pullback to the 350, 360 area. And then the day after, so maybe Wednesday or Thursday, especially if this comes out with a press release, we could see this pop up. But other than the gap to fill, you don't have a press release. We don't have a lot of volume on it right now. It just doesn't seem like it could get going that well, like running a whole dollar today when it's already ran. See, pre-market's at 335. Yeah, so it's already almost ran a dollar today, and it's up 50 cents from pre-market. So just slowly riding this trend line. But yeah, I would say unless for some reason a lot of volume comes in on this, of course, but I just don't see it today. Ooh, let's see if 17 cracks here. So 17 held up a little bit. I hope it goes to $5 for you guys. Like I hope it does. I'm not trying to be negative or anything. I'm just saying that's just my thoughts on it. Uh, and I could be wrong. Starting to move a little bit here though. Do have a decent sized seller at $3.95, but break of $4, this could get running again. I mean, your only resistance is today's high at 412, 413. So the break of that, it could get up to 450. But we're still not getting much volume, and probably till it breaks $4, it's probably not going to have much volume either. Yeah, so MIRM is definitely looking weak. Yeah, there we go. 17's cracking. So at this point, this is going to be a free fall. You can't really guess where support will be because you don't really have any anywhere until, like I said, 1550. 1550 is your next decent support, and then $15. So then between 15 and 1550, somewhere there is your next support line. But you really don't have anything else until then. So this could keep crashing out. Let's see what LPGC is doing. Yeah, you might get it. Oh, you just wanted to test 405? Yeah, if that's all you're doing in life, you're good to go. You probably would get that 405 test. Slowly creeping up. Still not a lot of volume, so the good thing is if this does get volume, it's going to move. Like, I'm definitely keeping this on my watch list, though. I want to see what it does tomorrow, because if it doesn't do much today and just keeps slowly climbing, tomorrow it could get a big rip if it comes out with a press release. That's what I want to see, is if it comes out with a press release. And so you guys get it. An MRM popped back up above 17, so if it's going to break, it's going to do it here in the next few minutes. The $4 break, most likely. So I give the stream till then. I want to see if you guys get it. You get this one. You might get it. You probably will. Let's see. There's some resistance there at 4. There's a lot of buying starting to come in on the time and sells. Let's see if $4 gets taken out. You got some sellers there. Quite a bit of sellers at 4. may need another. You may need another candle to break 4. Because it touched 4. There was a lot of selling there, and it didn't take out much of those sellers. So this candle needs to come up. So right here, let's see. See if you guys get it here. See, the issue seems to be the volume. It just can't get enough volume. That's what I was concerned with. So if you can, I don't know, as long as it holds up the trend line, you could probably keep holding. If it cracks the trend line, I'd definitely probably get out. But the next candle, this candle really needed to be the one to break. But the next candle, if it can stay above the trend line, it might be the one to break. Or at least test that $4 area. And SLRX popped up again. Still building higher lows. Some problems with 470, but still slowly climbing right up to the VWAP. Yeah, MRAM is still looking weak to me though. I don't know about all that. Whoa, that was crazy. Alright guys, this stock needs to do something. Because I'm ready to end the stream now. It either needs to start going up or start going down. Do something. I hope it goes up for you guys, but the slowness of today is getting to me. Like I need to stop staring at the screen. I've been staring at the screen for what? 2.5 hours now. So with these studio lights beaming in on me for lighting, so starting to hurt my eyes. Not that I'm complaining. I don't mind seeing if you guys are right on this play, but I just letting you know. I am sacrificing my eyeballs for you guys. Do something, stock. Move up or down. Do something. If you're still on this trend line, let's see what's going to happen here. It's right on the trend line. Trend line, and you can see there that this trend line is legit because you have buyers at 392 right where the trend line is at. You have a lot of different buyers all the way down through here. No, it's fine. I want to see. I'm curious. I just want to see because I like this stock a lot. I just want to see what it's gonna do. Like I'm fine. My eyes don't hurt that bad. Like that's what I was saying. I'm not really complaining. I was just saying. Like normally, like when I'm recording and editing, I have these lights on as well, and so sometimes I just have to walk away for 5 minutes and come back, and then I'm fine. But SLRX, you dirty girl. If this breaks the VWAP here, I tell you, if this stock runs after I got stopped out, then I'm just gonna be distraught. Well, you know that's a word. Ooh, right on the trend line here. So, if trend line cracks, next support is the VWAP at 387. So, you will probably be stopped out on this one. One life, maybe. I mean, it's still climbing, even though the trend line is being tested. It's still slowly climbing, so you're probably all right. Hmm. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna have the volume today to really get the five. But this was a good call out, Daniel. I like, because even here, like right here, you have a triangle up to the VWAP, and then once it broke the VWAP, you got about a 13-cent run, so that's pretty predictable for a little scalp. I did not mean to do that. So this was a good call out, and it still has a lot of potential. If not today, maybe tomorrow. Looking a little weak there. I don't blame you in one life. I do not blame you. I think I'm gonna get out of here too because it's moving so slow at this point. I'll just check back in on it on my phone and see where it's at here in a little while. But yep, small loss today. Kind of forced this play, but well, it's whatever. All right. Let's see. MIRM is cracking. Yeah, I think MRM is gonna drop pretty big here in a little while. So yeah, nothing's really going on. It's all going sideways. So we'll be back here tomorrow morning. I did have. Let's see. I've got 125, and then I think I've got like 200 something. From Friday that'll be settled tomorrow, so I should have around like 300 something to maybe find a small little trade tomorrow with. So we'll be back tomorrow on this account, maybe the other account. I'm not sure yet, but we'll see. Hopefully tomorrow is a little bit more exciting than today was. But all right, guys, appreciate you guys joining me. Have a great rest of your day. Stay warm out there. I know I've got snow on the ground here. and we'll be back tomorrow. So y'all have a good one. Thanks for joining me.